I'm Mike Gelfman, and I'm founder of the Disruption Institute. Today I'm going to be talking with Carpenter, who's an amazing designer and illustrator right here in Kansas City. He's partner at Carpenter Collective, and he's done amazing work for Conan O'Brien, John Mayer, other musicians and famous people, as well as big brands. He believes that there's a masterpiece in all of us, and how we can find that and create that, follow our dreams, and there's a lot of lessons that you can learn from that. We're also going to be talking with him about what he thinks about our Streetcar app that we just launched. This is episode 17 of Streetcar Stories.
I knew I wanted to be a designer really young. I was very, very fortunate in regards to that. I'm very lucky to have grown up in Kansas City. I'm here because my father is an illustrator and graphic designer and has been an employee of Hallmark Cards for 41 years, which is insane. Our generation will never see that, and he's still there to this day. So I literally got to grow up in the halls of Hallmark Cards. I loved the idea of getting up to wake up every morning and make something. Getting to make things every day seems so exciting to me. Yeah, I mean, to me, it takes a little bit of both, but more than anything, I think if you're willing to work hard and you're willing to, design, art, illustration, whatever you want to call it, it's something you have to practice. It's like sport, man, Kevin Durant doesn't just go out there and just start throwing the ball around and make everything. He puts so much work into his jump shot and so much work into his game. And as a designer, as a creator, whatever that is you're making and want to do, you have to do the same thing. You have to go out there and practice and really work. One of my biggest mentors was a gentleman named Gordon McKenzie here in Kansas City. He would walk around and talk about how everyone has a masterpiece in them from birth. Every single one of you has something in you that you have to get out. And no one is going to make that for you, that you have to go and make that thing. And there was something really, really interesting I liked about that concept. And he would talk to grade schools about that, and how as we would get older, a lot of us would start to recede from creating things because we were self-conscious about what other people were doing and things like that. And to never compare yourself to those other people, I know that's hard. Every one of us has something that we're here to make. And if you're not going to make it, no one is sure as shit going to make it for you, And I like that idea. And yeah, I think talent is a huge part of it. You have to be talented, but at the end of the day, hard work always trumps talent. If there's something that you love to do, there's something that every morning you wake up and say, I want to be doing this right now. Like, this is what I want to be doing. Well, you know what? That's probably what you should be doing, whatever that is. If that's playing music, or that's acting, or that's coding, or designing, or painting, whatever, and work backwards. Like, what do you need to do to get to that place, Yeah, you need to wait tables right now for a while to save up money and get rent and work all night long on that thing. Yeah, that's what you got to do right now, And that's what it takes. It's about hard work and persistence. I talk to my students in design a lot that a lot of design is digging ditches, You come up with an idea, you come up with a concept, well crap, now I need to execute it and make it come to life. Well, let's just grab a shovel, start digging ditches now. The idea has been created. And following your dream is a little bit that way too. You know what you want to do, well just start digging, man. Just grab a shovel and just start digging ditches, There's something that every single one of you has been thinking about for months, if not years, that you wanted to do when the time is right. If anything, we all know the time is never right, that you eventually just kind of got to get the bat off your shoulder and take a giant swing at something, The world is probably better off with you trying and creating something that you've been thinking about that long than just continuing to sit on it, No one's going to make it for you. I think in our kind of 2016 era of everybody's work looks perfect and everybody's life looks absolutely wonderful, people don't realize how much awful crap you have to make to get something wonderful, You got to create a lot of junk to get to a piece of gold, And that's what happens to us all the time. It's like I create so much things that never ever will see the light of day to get one little thing that I feel might be a successful solution to something. And that's just part of the creative process. This past, 5 to 10 years, our city is just on such a major uptick. and the Streetcar is kind of, at least right now, is kind of been that top pinnacle of that. I don't think it's the stop. I think it's going to continue. So the fact that we were actually able to make this happen is so unbelievably valuable for our city. Yeah, no, I thought the design was extremely intuitive, which is unbelievably valuable. It's a much needed thing. To have something like this, like Streetcar, and not have an app doesn't make a lot of sense. That I can hop onto the app and find that the nearest location is great. There's also like an overhead view of how it worked. I thought that was really valuable as well. I think it's extremely important, especially as this evolves, to have this and have it early. You know, I think that's really important. So I commend you guys for taking a chance, right, and spending your own time to make this thing a reality. So I think that's fantastic. Yeah.
Thank you.